So Taylor Swift is going to try to make it there from Tokyo. That's what we're hearing. But
Tokyo?
Why him though, Charles? Why do you think that they've had such a they're hitting the headlines so much? Why do you think Taylor Swift, out of everybody in the world, is going for Kelce Grammer?
I think what turns Taylor Swift on, what makes her sexually interested and excited, and the kind of thing where it's like automatic mode and you kind of start walking towards each other and then it kind of escalates from there. I think it has to do with these weird pharmaceutical commercials. I think that really turns around. She's got a fetish.
I think there was pharmaceutical commercials prior to him becoming anybody, right? I know he's a good receiver in Chevrolet.
He probably receives it good.
Exactly. So supposedly he did Pfizer commercials, I think, before.
That's beautiful.
Taylor Swift and him got together.
Admirable.
Right? So maybe this is like we'll say a Biden psyop or something like that.
Okay, I like hearing that now.
So we're getting into that, but so he does the Pfizer commercials. They get together, and then everybody's saying, well, not everybody, but I'm just saying that there are people that are saying, and we'll do the ratio as 1 to 5. So 1 out of 5 people that love Taylor Swift are saying they will vote the way she says to. So is it a Biden psyop, Pfizer, Circle, Universe?
So it's like a sort of pharmaceutical government complex, is an industrial sort of thing that you're saying right now, you're alluding to. And I understand what you're saying.
There is like a lot of highlights and stuff that don't make sense during the game. So like if you're looking at like funny things, like they will get these guys to the Super Bowl sometimes in the dumbest ways you've ever seen.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So like,
how did he get in?
I'm just saying, like NFL itself is something like, how much is it worth? Maybe Dave even has a good, like, I'm going to guess $30 billion.
That's a little bit.
$30 billion business. That's my guess. That's too much money to not. Fact checking it? Yep. Okay. So that's too big of a business not to like
be steer.
You know what I'm saying?
It's too, if it makes that much money, it means it's influential. And if it's influential, it means it needs to be orchestrated.
So there's definitely a good chance you get a Pfizer guy. They get him to the Super Bowl. Link him with Taylor Swift. Votes.
Taylor Swift.
Universe.
What's he, like 40 now?
Billion.
What is it?
9 billion.
Okay. I'm off, but still, that's a lot of money.
9 billion's enough.
And I actually think you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
She's with Taylor Swift. There used to be that old country girl that you'd see across, I don't know, taking her panties off across the street or something in the light, like flashing her.
Billion. That was one team.
I knew it was more than 9 billion. That's no way.
There's more. It's probably a trillion.
I was undershooting with 30.
Yeah, it's a country girl sort of thing. I guess she's kind of weighing in on her politics.
Daddy Longlegs.
Yeah, it's Daddy Longlegs. Yeah, I like seeing the footage when she's doing big, huge arenas like the Rolling Stones. It's so weird to see.
Now, we gave her props last week or whatever it was, but that is impressive. The girl does work hard.
It's incredible.
Whatever. They're all part of this, whatever. There's a lot of stuff going on.
This is sort of an interesting club.
It is, and it's too big not to have people in charge telling some people what to do. We just know that. There's always people over your head. That's the way it goes.
When it's something that big, that means it's part of like the ruling class structure. It's just, just like you're saying. And I don't pretend to know the astrology and all this stuff about why teams win and all that. I just heard bet for the red team. But I know that I feel that things are pretty well rigged. And I guess they're just meant for entertainment. But if they're rigged, how can you be entertained by them?
91 billion.
Thank you. Imagine that. That's too much money not to steer the ship.
Yep. That's a bit.
Right.
It's a bit of the old in and out.
Now, who could be in charge of that sort of thing? Nick, if you're on the
does he know
the swing?
Taylor. That's
yeah.
just baking Biden cookies or something. Is that a psyop too?
Really?
That's what I saw.
Do you know anything about that?
I only know that I saw a meme of her with Biden cookies, but I think it might be a psyop. Could be just a meme. I mean,
really?
I mean, it's crazy to even talk about it in some ways because I just like Biden running again to me is something that's not happening. And if I mean, maybe we've talked about it before, but I don't know. But I don't know about this cycle that's coming up right now. But you better be finding a way to put your money on Gavin Newsom. I'll say it again.
Hey, you heard it here first. Charles is saying,
Serious.
where do you put your money, Charles?
I'd put money on Gavin Newsom. I'm not kidding you. I've known it for many years. 8 years.
What's the line?
He's been groomed for just the way he is, like mayor of San Francisco, governor of California. He's like sort of a Reagan kind of figure. The way he looks, the stuff that he stands for, the way how kind of clean he looks. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely in line for the White House. I couldn't tell exact when, but just if you want to make some money, I mean, I'm just giving you that. I don't know anything else.
All right, that sounds good. He's likable, like lookable, everything. Like,
Yep, and he's just doing things that regular governors don't do. Like, he's participating. It's very obvious that he's being groomed to be in the White House. I just don't know when. But yeah, I would put your money on him, definitely. And San Francisco, it'd be nice to see the Bay Area, but it's a little bit different than it used to be. But it would be nice seeing some of those places.
I've never been to California at all, other than stopping at LAX. So I have to see the damn state
It'd be
before it's in a state.
Yeah, and it's
Already,
sale.
it's priority there.
When's the last time you saw RoboCop?
Oh, way too long. 84 when it came out.